Hello, everyone. I'm Miss Nancy, and welcome to NCNW Storytime. Tonight, we will be reading A Step into Learning Step 3 book called Soul. This is a Disney Pixar movie that's in theaters now, but we're going to be reading this book for those who are ready to read on your own. We'll read it together. Soul, Journey to You. Soul, Journey to You, adapted by Natasha Bouchard, illustrated by Disney Storybook Art Team. Joe Gardner is a music teacher. He loves music. Most of all, he loves playing jazz. Jazz inspires Joe. That's Joe. But teaching music is not Joe's dream. He wants to be a famous jazz musician. Joe finally gets his chance. He auditions for a well known jazz band. Joe impresses them with his piano playing. He will be in their show. You see Joe here at the piano, a saxophonist, someone playing the bass or cello, and a drummer. Here we see Joe on the phone. And look, Joe is very excited. He is also very distracted. All of a sudden, he falls down a manhole. Oh no. And look what we have here. Joe is now a glowing soul. He is on a walkway moving toward the great beyond. Joe panics. He pushes past the other souls and leaps off the walkway. We see all these souls on the walkway, and there's Joe. Joe lands in a beautiful place. It is where new souls get Earth passes. Once they have a pass, they can go to Earth. Joe wants an Earth pass too. Then he can play in the show. There's Joe. Joe pretends to help a new soul. He is matched with a stubborn soul named 22. But 22 does not want to go to Earth at all. Look at 22's face. That looks kind of stubborn. 22 says she will give Joe her Earth pass. He can go to Earth in her place. But first, they must find 22's special spark. Joe says this spark is her purpose. They go to the Hall of Everything. 22 tries a lot of different jobs. She's a baker. There she is. A firefighter, and even an astronaut. 22 does not like any of them. They are not her spark. You can tell by 22's expression that she's just not phased at all by any of those jobs. 22 has a different plan. They will need Moonwind's help. Moonwind helps lost souls. Look at Moonwind. He has this big high bun here. And look over here. We see in this picture, there's Moonwind, Joe, 22, and some other souls. And they're looking down this hole. And somebody's in the bed with a cat. Moonwind can help Joe return to Earth. He opens a portal, and Joe sees his own body. He is in the hospital. A cat is curled up on his legs. Impatient, Joe jumps into the portal and bumps 22 in with him. So the real Joe and Joe's body. Joe is in the hospital, but something is wrong. Joe is in the cat's body, and 22 is in Joe's body. So Joe, who is really the soul, is in the cat's body, and 22, who's the soul, is now in Joe's body. They flee the hospital. They must find a way to get Joe back into his own body. They escape into the city. 22 is overwhelmed by the city streets. Joe brings 22 pizza. Remember, Joe's in the cat's body. The pizza makes her feel better. She wants more, but they are running out of time. Joe's jazz show is in a few hours. They find Moonwind on Earth. He will help them. They will meet again before Joe's show. And there's Moonwind, and he still has the high bun. He's twirling one of the signs. At Joe's apartment, 22 helps Joe's student. Then 22 starts to wonder about life on Earth. For the first time, 22 wants to see more of Earth. 22 lives Joe's life for a day. She tries new things. She meets new people. 22 think Joe has a wonderful life. Joe cannot wait to get back into his body. But 22 has second thoughts. She wants to stay on Earth. Joe tells her she is not ready. 22 still doesn't know her spark. Oh, what's going on here? Meanwhile, someone from the soul world has realized that Joe is missing. She tracks him down on Earth. She captures Joe and 22. Oh no. Joe and 22 are back in the soul world. 22 finally gets her Earth pass, but she gives it to Joe. 22 does not believe she has earned it. She looks pretty sad. Joe goes back to his life on Earth. So there's the real Joe. Joe finally plays with the famous jazz band. He lives his dream. He feels happy, but not for long. After the show, he feels disappointed. He thought his life would change. Joe plays the piano and thinks about 22. Joe was so busy chasing his dream, he forgot what was important. He wants to make things right. Joe returns to the soul world. 22 has become a lost soul. Oh no, there's 22, dark, and a ship following her. 22 has become a lost soul. She missed her chance to live her own life on Earth. Joe now knows that 22 is ready for Earth. He wants to tell 22, but no one can catch her. Look at there. Joe finally stops 22 and returns her Earth pass. He tells 22 she is ready. Joe says that 22's love for life is her spark. She already knows what is important in life. Joe helps 22 go to Earth. Suddenly, a special earth portal appears. Joe is given another chance. He will go back to his life. Joe can't wait to see what's next. I hope you enjoyed Soul, What Makes You You. So I hope you can read with us again on NCNW Storytime. Have a great day.